And if people say, Monica, how can you laugh at that? Because damn it, it's funny.
Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was. How are you guys, my truth seekers? Welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, guys. Oh my God, I just cannot stop singing. I mean, some people, like I say, some people are just tone deaf. I see Miss Wu is in the house. She said, "Hello, Lady D and chat." Hey, how you doing, Miss Wu? Guys, look, welcome again to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. As you can see right here by the title, it's called Unleashing the Truth, exposing deception, hidden secrets, and forming alliance. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about all that good stuff right there. But laughter is good for the soul. Okay, I just had to play it. I mean, I just couldn't bypass it, and I'm going to put it together. This might be my intro right there because I mean, this right here it's comical. I mean, these melon nuts been sitting there broadcasting and advertising this right here just to see, I'm thinking it's going to be like a Beyonce concert, something like that. Ain't nobody hating, I'm just telling it like it is. And here it's real talk. If you can't stand the heat, then you just got to get out the kitchen. But I'm thinking, it's going to be like a Beyonce type of vibe. Found out it was like it's called old school festival, something like that, man. And then Miss Buddy had the audacity to say, it was most like a grandpa kind of vibe, like nursing home type of vibe, old people and stuff like that. But I want to go ahead and show you this right here. Let me share this right here. Michelle share Tisha's live. I mean, at Black, they had a good time. It wasn't no nursing home vibe or anything that these people was having a good time. I don't give a care how you guys talk about the Scots. Y'all talk about the Scots anytime y'all want. But one thing when it comes to the Scots, they remind me of my husband's family. My husband's family, they know exactly how to have a good time. I mean, they would come together, rain, sleep, or snow. They going to make sure that they have a good time. But as you can see right here, this is the Scots. They had a good time at Black. I mean, it wasn't no whatever you call it, no cats crying in the rain and all this other stuff. They had a good time. I see my girl Davita James is in the house. She say peace and blessing everyone. Yes, indeed. Starbucks is in the house. She says welcome everyone back to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Thank you very much, guys. But let's go ahead and see what's going on with Letitia Scott page. They went ahead and post, some of the stuff that they had going on at Black. And I mean, they posted so many pictures. I see right here where Miss Wanda, she said that, she couldn't wait to see Trisha's husband, because she wanted to take a picture with him, and she did. But look at this, man. These people are having a good time. And, just like I say, you could take it to the bank. I really think that with all the rest that had happened this week, I think it was the millimeters. Oh, well, I'm gonna say allegedly. I'm gonna say the Melanuts, okay? Because I'm not sure. So strike that allegedly. All this right here is for entertainment purpose only. But I think it was the Melanuts that went ahead and called, the authorities to have them to spy on these people, because look how they was posting. They was posting more stuff that was going on at Black than at this little hole in, I don't know what you call this little grandpa nursing home, whatever Miss Buddy was doing. You didn't see them posting nothing about what, she was doing. That's just to show you, these people ain't about that. But let's see what's going on with Letitia. On Letitia page, she said yesterday was so fun. Thank you at Mr. Funky Daniva for choosing at Black Cigar Lounge to host your day party, and for having my mama at Show Enough, Miss Wanda. That's my girl, Show Enough, Miss Wanda. They were sitting there talking about Miss Wanda's hair. Miss Wanda's hair fits her, okay? Back then in the day, shoe, when it came to these buns, the double buns, the triple buns, trust me, I had mastered that. I made a lot of money doing them buns, trust me. And that's real talk. Okay. Also, someone has said that's what's missing on Love and Marriage in Huntsville. Wanda, absolutely. Because Wanda, like I said, I don't care how you guys want to go ahead and put it. Wanda, like I said, she brought a uniqueness to that show. She did her thing, and people was jealous. I think that's what they was trying to do. They was trying to go ahead and get Miss Wanda out so they thought that, they could sit there and do whatever they need to do. Okay. But like I said, Miss Wanda, she makes that show. Someone said it ain't the same without her. Absolutely. And like I say, when it comes to this right here, I think call is king. Stop, putting your eggs in one basket and give us what we want. The viewers are asking for Miss Wanda back, and give us Miss Wanda. We already know what all this was about. They wanted Miss Wanda out, okay? For what? I don't know. Okay, look at Destiny. Destiny, she's having a good time. I mean, these people are actually having a good time. And I already had told you guys, this is Patricia and Letitia. I knew that those two was going to be good friends. Even the guy Ken, him and Marcel and Maurice, they all look like they all have good chemistry. They love to have a good time. They not what you call, all snooty and stuffy. They know exactly how the good time. It reminds me of my husband's family. Now, my family is sort of like Melody. We just don't know how to have a good time, okay? And that's another story by itself. But just look at this. These people are having a good time. They're not sitting there sounding like cats and reins and sitting there, whatever you call the old school, whatever the people was doing and want to label it as Beyonce. These people was actually having a good time, okay? So someone said we needed to be there. And also another person say what you want, but Miss Wanda face card never declines. Absolutely. Miss Wanda, absolutely. Miss Wanda is a very beautiful person. It's just that people are very jealous. They very intimidated. And when they start throwing shots at Miss Wanda is because they can't find nothing else to talk about. So if they could find something to try to, take the spirit away, well, they could never take Miss Wanda's spirit away, okay? And that's real talk. But someone says, say what you want, but Miss Wanda's face card never declines. Absolutely. Miss Wanda looks very good, okay? And I love that her knee-high boots, when she went ahead and she took it off, but that's all right, and I saw Nell Fletcher's, her sons was there as well. And like I said, you can't keep a strong man down. I don't care how you guys want to go out there and sabotage and try to degrade these people, but the Scots, I truly believe they can sit there and hold this show by themselves. Okay, so someone else says we miss Miss Wanda. She looks good. Absolutely. That's what the show should be more of. Good vibes. Everyone looking good. Destiny's beautiful. Even Destiny had a good time. These people was having a good time. They was enjoying themselves. They wasn't out there trying to think that, they more than others and can't even said that bust a grape. Okay. Make it make sense. Okay. Also, someone else says this is what the show should be more of. Yes, good vibes, everyone. I read that one right here. Wanda looks really pretty. Yes, she do. Huntsville has so many beautiful black people living there, and that's exactly what people want to see. People wants to see people having a good time. We don't want to see everybody dragging each other and coming in and sucking the air out and bringing in that black cloud. That's what we want to see. And when it comes to this new couple, Patricia and Ken, give them time. Give them time. I think that when it comes to Patricia, I think she's kind of nervous because, when she talks, it's like, she barely could open her mouth, but all that is nerve. Just give them time. But you can see right there, they are having a good time. And that's what, people don't like. People don't like to see that. People wants to see people all unhappy, miserable, and, they don't want to see nothing like that. And that's why I think that, these people are stalking and spying on people. And half of them, they are in there, just to sit there and, find something negative, which I think that they are the ones that went ahead and called the cops, and say, oh, Maurice was drinking, because it's just a coincidence. Just about every last one of them that was over there, two of them, the cops went ahead and pulled over. But this right here is what I call goodbye vibes. Let me see if I can read some more before I get into my commentary. Someone else says they're trying to dim the light absolutely on the entire cast, but God can't stop, won't stop. Absolutely. I give it amen. They trying to dim the lights. That's exactly what they trying to do. It's just sad, but devil is not going to work. It is not going to work. And I'm pretty sure that when Funky Dineva come back and do his commentary, I believe that he's going to give a good report because he had a good time. Okay. They showed him nothing but love. Also, it says, love me some Miss Wanda, looking beautiful as always, family, friends, good times. Absolutely. The vibe made my day. Love seeing Miss Wanda again. Absolutely. Bring Miss Wanda back, callers. Bring Miss Wanda back. Stop sitting there banking on these bitter betties, these trauma bonding people. Nobody wants to see all that. It's time for us to move on. They've been beating this dead horse for 7 seasons. And we're going to go ahead and talk about that, okay? Another person said, all I can say is look at all the beautiful black folks. Yes, yes. And I'm gonna read a few more, and after that, that's it. But Ms. Wanda said she was gonna sit there and take a picture with that hunk, honey. She said that on her live. Another one says that I had an amazing time. You and your friends were so nice and welcome. I will be back. And they thought that when it came to Maurice and the Fletcher sons, they thought that these people, was going to be down. No, shoot, they just hit hard. That's what I say. When the devil sat there and tried to come against you, you just hit harder. That's exactly what you do. That's exactly what you do. I see my girl is in the house, country girl, Queena. She says, Happy Memorial Day, Lady D and Chad. Happy Memorial Day to you all, guys. Thank you for coming in and spending your time with me. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all day to day. And if y'all are going out tonight, make sure you drive safe because you know these cops are out there just waiting, okay? Yes, indeed. Starbucks Lover says, if you would like to support this channel, Cash App Real Talk 985. Your support is appreciated, but not required. Absolutely, absolutely. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get into my commentary. And also, once I get into 30 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. Anyone that wants to come on, and talk about some of the stuff that I'm about to go ahead and talk about, you are welcome. Okay. I see that I got 28 people that's in house. Come on, guys. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. About now, you all should know me about now. In here, it's real talk. It's grown folks. We ain't got time to pacify any babies. Okay. We here to sit there and speak on our truth, stand on our truth. Okay. And that's real talk. So, with all that being said, guys, let me go ahead and read my disclaimer again. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and get into my commentary. My disclaimer is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 announces made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay. So again, guys, welcome, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. Let me see if I can raise it up a little bit more. And then after that, okay, raise up, raise up. All right, I see Can's big sister in the house. She says, good even all. Hey, Cans, how are you doing? How are you doing, my girl? I talked about this morning, Portia Williams and Simon Gabadia. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out as well. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and talk about this right here. And as you can see by the title is Unleashing the Truth, exposing the deception, hidden secrets, and forming alliance. And that's exactly how I see it. So don't get mad with the messenger. Like I say, it's a reason why, people team up with their enemies. Sometimes, they want to hide something and they don't want it to come to light. And like I said, when it comes to Love and Marriage in Huntsville, all this right here, to me, is for entertainment purpose only. You air it out, you are free game. Like I said, when it comes to the Scots, I love the Scots. I felt that the Scots from the very first season, I felt that they had got a very bad deal. I don't think that, they did not deserve what what had happened to them. It's like they were trying to elevate one person while tearing down another person, and we saw all the slick stuff that they were doing. And I just don't understand how people, how they spin the narrative, and we all watching the same show, and they got the audacity. Yes, they have the audacity to be asking me, are you watching the show? Do you watch the show? Yes, I'm watching the same show that you are watching. It's just that I'm calling out this BS. I'm not mesmerized by people that I don't know from a can of paint. I'm going to call it like it is. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So I want to go ahead and talk about, especially that interview that Marcel had did on Callers King platform. I think it was Dustin. If I'm pronouncing his name wrong, just go ahead and correct me. But I think that's who it was, Dustin, that he had the interview with. I just don't understand why did Marcel went ahead and did an interview with Dustin, because he already told Martell, why are you running to bloggers? And to him, it was like it was a very big thing. You sit on bloggers, and we can ask Mark so the same thing. We can ask Marcel the same thing. Why are you sitting on bloggers? And the only thing that I can think of is because, I look at it like this. First of all, it's a reality show. But the thing about it, even though it's a reality show, we have these overzealous fans that take this show to a very detestable dark place where they don't know how to separate the two. We already know, it's about entertainment, it's about getting paid and, going on with your personal lives. But anytime when you start having people getting arrested, going to these people's house, stalking and going on these people's business page and giving them bad reports, to me, they have crossed the line. That's exactly how I look at it. Canvas says, I'm with Lady D. I cannot complain. Absolutely. It's not like it's going to help. Okay. So, like I said, I just go with the flow each and every day, just thanking God, that I am here. Yes, indeed. So, getting back, of what I'm saying is that I understand that it is a reality show, but these fans has taken it to what I call an all-time low. And also, I think that Melody, she has so many chances to dismantle this overzealous fans because these people, they are very dangerous, they are very scary, and these people are getting lawsuits slapped on them left and right because they taking this stuff so personal. And that's why, I was kind of upset when it came to Marcel. I was upset because I felt like, the man was already down. And for Marcel to come out, and giving these people something to work with because we already know they already was quick to make so many different videos. I felt like he should have waited until, we got at least to the middle part of this reality show so we can hear what Martell, his side of the story, because Martell is showing you it was never a videotape. And we keep putting in our mouth is a videotape. Make it make sense. If it's an orange, we're going to say it's an orange. If it's an apple, we're going to say it's an apple. If it is a picture, say it's a picture. Stop going around and with the crowd and saying it's a videotape because it was never a videotape. Just like Martell had told Chris Fletcher, look, I can show you. I think he told it to Nell and he also told it to Chris. I can show you what I had put out. I told her to leave me the, you know what? He showed the text messages and it was a still picture. So why people keep saying it's a video? Come on, guys, help me out. Like I said, help me out. I'm not sitting here like I have all the answers because I don't have all the answers. But the way that I see it, and like I said, we can sit there and we can see it the way that we want to see it. We got people that come on and do their content and they spin it the way that they want. What I see is that it's about to be a tsunami in Huntsville because what did Martell say? Martell say you either tell my real life story, what's going on in my real life, film that, or fire me. So if Martell is with Ariane, then it serves him right to sit there and show his life, show us what's going on. And the ones that saying they don't want to see it, they lying. These people are lying. Your enemies are your biggest advertisers. Your enemies going to beat you and watch this before you do and make commentary on it. Look at how these little bottom feeders, the ones that don't even have a key to turn to their own house, how they quick to sit there and make videos after videos after videos. They're gonna be the first ones. Your enemies are your biggest advertisers. Your enemies are your fans. They are the ones that's going to push you into your next destination. But I think that what it is that just like Martell already sat there and put out when it comes to Melody, Melody would draw you in, and this all, like I say, everything is alleged according to this reality show for entertainment purpose only. But what Miss Buddy would do is she would draw you in, just like Martell said, if it's something that she wants out of you. So, what I think now, and this is my opinion, I think that Marcel is the next victim. Everybody think that Marcel is exempt. No, you're not exempt. Not when it comes to these Jezebel spirits. You are not exempt. Anytime when someone can set and have you to come into their territory and then have you sitting on somebody else's platform and promoting them while tearing down everybody else. So it makes one's question, what is Marcel's motive? Why, it looked like Marcia don't like Martell when they were friends way before they were friends with Melody. What's going on? And I don't think that, and it's my opinion, I don't think that they want to cross each other because they all used to hang out. They all used to party. But thank God, men is not petty as women, because if it was women, all that would have been got out. But what did Martell say? Martell said, it's not his story to tell. But he did come out and say, about 20 or something different women, but then he dropped it down, that he was exaggerating. But I'm pretty sure, that a lot of stuff had happened. I don't think that Martell and Ariane is doing all that lying. I don't think so. So, bring Ariane on. Just like they say, if you want to go low, you take it to hell. Well, knock, knock, knock. Look who's behind that door, Ariane Curry. So if Ariane Curry's calling it out and say she know where the body's at, she saw the linebackers. So are you guys sitting there coming together trying to form an alliance so you can go ahead and ice out Martell, because sooner or later Martell is going to bring Ariane on that show, and you guys don't want your skeletons to fall out? That's how I see it. Now, remember, you heard it here first on Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased. Because when I call it, trust me, you can take it to the bank. But it's not going to work, because everyone that she sat there, Miss Buddy reels in, she end up, like I said, she end up sitting there tossing them to the side. But I think this right here is it. This right here is it. And I just hope that when it comes to Marcel, that Marcel, he doesn't fall for it, because she only using Marcel because she need people to sit there and help her to form that alliance, because she know if she get her ensemble cast members all on board, then they can go ahead and ice out they can go ahead and ice out Martell. But if you ice out Martell, then you might as well shut it down, because I don't think that nobody really wants to film with Miss Buddy, because it's not authentic. She's only doing that because it's something that she wants out the deal, just like she used Kiki. That's why I told you guys, please don't send me any videos when somebody talking about Kiki. Please don't. And the reason why I don't want to hear no videos about people talking about Kiki, because Miss Buddy used Kiki. Kiki had addiction. And if you have an addiction, you would do any and everything for that fix. You would do anything. And all this right here is for entertainment purpose only. You air it out, you are free game. Okay? But I think that she should have waited. Miss Buddy should have waited, just like Tisha did. Tisha knew that her sister, not a sister, her cousin was going through some problems. Her sister was sick. So that's why she didn't want her cousin to come on that show. But Miss Buddy didn't care. All Miss Buddy, she wanted was a story. She wanted a storyline. She didn't care if this woman had one arm, 1 feet, in the hospital, getting surgery, one eye. She didn't care. She didn't care. All she wanted was a storyline. She wanted for Kiki to come on and say that Marcel was cheating, and bring out all Letitia and Marcel's business. That's all Miss Buddy wanted to hear. That's why I don't understand why Marcia can go on these crusades going on people panna and sitting there wants to bring up Kiki mess, but you don't want to bring up who was the one that was pulling the strings, who opened the door for Kiki to come in, and why did she wanted Kiki to come in? She wanted Kiki to come in because she wanted Kiki to destroy your marriage. Your marriage. So you're going to bring someone in just to sabotage you, just to try to take you away from your children? That's the part that I don't understand. I don't understand that part. If I know that someone is trying to separate me and my family, I wouldn't want to have nothing to do with that person. Yes, I can forgive you, but I will love you from a distance. No way in the world that you will ever come back into my space. Because once a snake is always a snake. And once that snake come back, that snake is going to be 7 times worse than that snake was already is. And that's real talk, okay? So let me go ahead and read some more of the comments. Ms. Wu says that my girl, let me read. Yes, Country Girls put, thanks everyone for liking the video. Thank you very much, guys, for those that are supporting Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased. Ms. Wu says Ariane should be allowed to film. She's a part of Martell life. So show it, absolutely. And the ones that saying, just like I said, saying they don't want to see it, they lie. They lie. If you don't want to see, then you help Miss Buddy to leave Love and Marriage in Huntsville and go and work on what she got. Show us what she's working with. Because I think that, the only time that she should sing, and that's my opinion. I'm just like Tasha K. She can't sing. Only time she should sing, and that's most likely at a wedding or at the nursing home where she was singing this week. Because these people are tone deaf, okay? These people are tone deaf, and nobody is hating, okay? Sugar Brown say, laugh out loud. YouTube basement bozos, not content creators, more like crazy clowns. My God. Also, she said, I watched Marcel interview and IMO. He was getting his lick back at Martell for Martell clowning him and Maurice before the season start. It could be, but still of all, it's certain things that I think that you shouldn't cross lines, especially when a person is already down, and to promote about RV, RP. I think they should just sit there and let that go through the process, because we already know that Miss Buddy already went ahead and filed charges on that. So I wouldn't have never came on the platform to go ahead and talk about that. I would have just talked about my business, what I got going on. And if you want to know anything about Martell and Melody, then you get them on and you talk about it. But don't use me to sit there and talk about, somebody that's already down, personally. That's how I see it. Levine Tumas, and if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, charge it to my heart, Levon, says, Lady D, Ariane has already told everything that was interesting regarding the triangle. Ariane and Martell being a couple is not interesting. Well, we're going to say that is not interesting, but she's the main character. So, so whether we want to acknowledge her or not that she's not interesting, everybody talks about her. The minute when they go live, I promise you, you're going to see 101 videos in less than an hour, not even an hour, a few minutes. You're going to see those videos popping up like crazy. Martell come on Instagram, boom, they going to be making videos. And the thing about it, they're using these people content and try to talk about them, whether, like I said, good news, bad news, they still talking, they still relevant, whether they talking about them or not. But we cannot say, that they are not interesting, because this entire show was based around the three of them, Martell, Melody, and Ariane. Even though you may not came out and say Ariane's name, but we already know who they were talking about. So you cannot sit there and use someone likeness but not want them on the show. It's not fair. If you don't want to sit there and have these people on the show, then don't talk about them at all from day one. What did Miss Buddy do? She made it all about Martell's infidelity. And if I'm mistaken, it was said that she the one sat there and direct us to Ariane's page. We didn't even know anything about Ariane until she brought it out, until his buddy brought it out. And I'm going to say allegedly, but that's what was said to me. So, like I said, I'm just a messenger. I'm just sitting here only reporting of what they aired out. You aired out, you are free game. Okay. Sugar Brown says, I hope Ariane has learned her lesson from OSNC. I don't know who's OSNC because she was used and she obviously thought the content creator was her friend. And Ariane can have her handled because first of all, that was a private conversation. Nowhere in the world that this sister should have came on and made content out of that. That was illegal. And all you have to do is pull up the laws in Alabama, because I think that's where Ariane is for. Ariane, she's that's her resident is in Alabama. So pull up the laws and see when it comes to stuff like that. That's illegal. That is illegal. We already pulled that up. That's illegal. Nowhere in the world, if I call you and I have a private conversation between you and I, you cannot sit there and take my conversation and make money off of that. That's illegal. So, like I said, when it comes to stuff like this, it's no winner. So nobody have room to talk about nobody because that's just like if you call my house and you and I have a conversation and you said that, look, I wants to sit there and make money off of that conversation, then you're going to have to let me know that you are recording me. You cannot record me unless I give you to say so. And that's real talk. Okay. So Rachel says, hello, Lady D in chat. Hey, Rachel. Country Girl says, welcome everyone to this channel. Also, Starbucks Lover says that 37 watching and 23 likes. Let's get these likes up, please, and thank you. Absolutely, guys. Go ahead and hit the like button, dislike, however you feel led. But if you are in here and you are listening to unapologetic content, feel free to go ahead and hit the like button or comment and share these videos for more unapologetic content. Rachel said Miss Buddy is still using Miss Buddy. Yes, Miss Buddy is still using Martell as a storyline. She's gonna continue. Like I said, it's a cash cow. She showed can't, what else she could do? She showed, like I said, came out and say, oh, my song is number one. My song is number one. Girl, how long? I didn't see no song that was number one, okay? And now I don't see it listed at all. But Rachel said Miss Buddy is still using Martell as a storyline. She has not had one scene without talking about him, not one. And she's not because he's a cash cow. You get rid of Martell, then you won't even hear not one pin drop when it comes to Melody, because Melody banked all for her pain. Melody used Martell as a sacrificial lamb. That's what she did. And you might say, oh, I can't believe that Melody is so talented. Melody, she's an actor. Melody, this, Melody. Well, show us what you're working with. Show us what you're working with. I would tune in to Nubian Network or whatever streaming network that she got if she can show us what she's working with. What's the purpose of having something, that you are doing the same thing on Love and Marriage in Huntsville, building up somebody else's house when you could build up your own house? Show us what you're working with. Show us that she's a good actress. Show us that she can bring it. Because all we see right now is all the songs. The songs is about Martell. Every time she get a chance, she talks about Martell. I don't know what she do with what could she do without bringing up Martell's name. But if you get Ariane Curry on that show, I promise you that would cease. That would stop. That would stop because it's looked like, I know you guys, and if you are a millimeter fan, close your ears. But they are cut from two different cloths. Melody and Ariane, they are cut from two different cloths. And I think that's what Martell liked about the both of them. Because one thing about when it comes to Ariane Curry, half of the stuff that Melody is doing to Martell, Ari- Ariane is not going to tolerate it. If those two are together, you bring my husband or my boyfriend or my fiance, you even bring up his name. I promise you, I'm gonna let you have it. You're not gonna talk about his shoes. You're not gonna talk about he less than a man. You're not going to emasculate this man, not in front of me. And that's why I think that they should go ahead and bring Ariane Curry on. Okay. So hold on.
And if people say, Monica, how can you laugh at that? Because damn it, it's funny.
Yes, it is funny. It is funny. Like I said, some people, they're just not gifted in certain areas, okay? And that's real talk. So let me go ahead and read some more of the comments, okay? Oh my God, Sugar Brown says, quoting Marcel, make her a billionaire. Absolutely. Let me read this. I need to pull this up. Make her a billionaire, buy 50K t-shirts. Me now take that quote and reread it and see how absolutely crazy it is to make someone else rich instead of yourself. Absolutely. Hashtag JS champ. My God. Absolutely. Absolutely. And like I said, you got to be careful, how you attach certain trauma bonding stuff to your body, because that stuff gets all into your spirit. If I sit there and I put on something that my husband is a no good husband and I don't want no man, you ain't going to get no man. Okay. You're not going to get a man. You're going to stay lonely. Okay. Sugar Brown said that noise. That's absolutely it was, and nobody hate in here. Like I said there and say, you guys, y'all get on y'all platform and y'all roast Martell and roast everybody else. And like I said, we could do what we want to do. All this right here is for entertainment purpose only. You wear it out, you are free game. And that's real talk. That is real talk. Like I say, ain't nobody mad but the devil. Okay. So, guys, look, if anybody wants to come on, you are welcome to come on and talk about this topic right here, what we are talking about right now. You are welcome to come on. I have a few more minutes, and after that, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down because this right here is like my second show today. Okay, so the outfit, like I said, the outfit didn't fit the occasion because of she said that she was around 60 and 70-year-old men, old men like a nursing home setting. I don't think that she should have had her butt hanging all out. Now, like I said, she can dress the part. That's just like what Simon Gabati had told about Portia. You can put lipstick and clothes on a pig, but it's still a pig. Okay, so it doesn't matter how you dress and look the part. It was comes out of your mouth, and what came out her mouth, you guys heard it. Okay, so no need to say anymore. Okay. um Beloved says, yeah, that outfit get up was hideous. Oh my God. OMG. But like I said, I think that the reason why you're not going to see success in stuff like that because you're coming out of very very dark place. You tearing down. It doesn't work like that. You're making all these trauma bond songs, got your kids dancing to all that mess, and they don't understand because they babies. But I promise you, when they start getting to a certain age and seeing how all this stuff, played, and they're gonna sit there and resent the both of them, and that's how I look at it. That's real talk. But I really think that when it comes to the topic, what I was talking about. So if anybody want to come on and you want to go ahead and talk about it, I think that what Melody is doing. Her last victim. I think her last victim is Martell, not Martell, Marcel, and Marcel think that he's smart. He think that he's exempt, but you messing with a Scorpio, and like I say, these people, if you don't know how to handle them the right way, these people are sit there and use you as disposable goods. You think that you exempt, but you're not exempt. And I think that that's when it comes to Letitia. I think Letitia, should get to the producers or whoever and say, no, my husband is not no longer is going to he's not going to film with Melody anymore. Melody, she's a single woman, and we already know the stuff that she did. And it's not like Tisha is jealous because I think Letitia, she can hold him down. Okay, it's just the fact that we already know when it comes to these Jezebel spirits. Okay, Rachel said it gives that the focus is off my bad voice and look at my stripper attire. That's exactly. And the thing about it is they quick to sit there and say, God say this, God say that. Oh, don't mess with God, children. Don't mess God. Like I say, many gonna come in that name, but God gonna say, girl, get from behind me, you work of iniquity. I never knew you. You can't sit there and bless me in one mouth and in the out of the same mouth, sitting there cursing and tearing down and lighting fires and throwing bats and throwing glasses. Girl, get the heck out of here. But when it comes to Melody, like I said, she's very smart. She's very calculated. And I think that what she's trying to do is that she's trying to get the entire cast on her side. If she can get the Scots on her side, then she know that she can be able to ice out Martell. And most likely Marcia might want to come on board because when it comes to Ariane Curry, what did she say? She said that she got a lot of stuff that she can talk about, and if you allow her to come on the show, like I said, she'll expose a lot, which, I just wish that these people can get past all this stuff right here. But if you want to go low, if you want to hit, you want to poke the bear, expect the bear to poke you back. And that's real talk. Okay. So, guys, I got about a few more minutes. And after that, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Sugar Brown says, we booking at the convalescing now. Was she deliberately trying to make those beautiful elders tone deaf? How rude. Oh, my God. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's play this one. I just got to play this one more time. And I promise you, I'm gonna fix this up. I'm gonna edit this stuff where I might
And if people say, Monica, how can you laugh at that? Because damn it, it's funny.
the part that got me at the end, when she held that note. I mean, she held that note. I mean, I guess her vocal coach, told her, make sure you hold that note. I mean, she held that note, that last bit until dear life. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was funny. I mean, she took that last note and um, sound like some cats in the rain. Now, God. My God, it's just like I say, these people is a mess. These people are only faking it till they make it. And I just hope that when it comes to Martell, I hope Martell get him a good PR team and get him some attorneys where he don't have to come out and try to defend himself because dude, you are winning. I don't care what these people are trying to paint you as. You are winning. You are the cash cow to everyone, particularly that coming your way, even including Carlos King. That's why Carlos King never stopped that. And like I say, all this right here, guys, is for entertainment purpose only. You air it out, you're a free game. Okay. We only can go by of what these people put out. But Martell, wake up. I wish I could just take Martell and just shake him. Wake up, dude. You don't have to say anything. These people have rolled off of your back long enough. You the one helped pitch this show. You the one out there. You the one went out there and got people to help you get this show together and open the door for Melody. You the one made Melody the CEO of your company, took her out of the school system. She know without you, that's why you don't see her bringing in other men. Why would she bring in other men when she got you? She can keep setting there banking off. Come on, Martell, wake up. Wake up, Martell. Beloved say, wow, I'm speechless, looking like a Yolanda Tamar Adams minus the voice. My God, that was horrible. And then at the end, man, at the end, she held that note like she had a vocal coach. Sound like some cats in the rain. They should have just went ahead and put Destiny. I think Destiny could hold a note better than Melody, and nobody hating. You can't get mad. You cannot get mad, okay? I think that Destiny, and that's why, they wanted to throw a wrench when Destiny came out, singing, they sat there and tried to make her feel like, oh, she cannot sing, but Destiny could sing. I'm gonna find a song with Destiny. Destiny absolutely can sing. And like I said, some people, they just should just sing at some wedding function or church function, or maybe sing in the shower. But if you ain't got it, don't fake it till you make it. Not everybody's meant to be a Beyonce. Okay. Yes, indeed. And the way that they was promoting that Oscars, you could have sworn that, oh my God, that this girl is going on a big old huge platform, and she was going to go ahead and sing her little heart out. But my God, my God, my God. But this is too much, guys. This right here is too much. And like I say, nobody's hating, just because, I'm not going to go ahead and spin the story the way you guys are used to, because you guys are so used to elevating one person. Like I said, this is an ensemble cast. Let everybody show what they are working with. Not just one person, not just one person, because just because you chose that person, that does not mean that God chose that person, because favor is not fair. Favor is not fair. But I think that, now that Destiny is on, I would like to hear Destiny, because Destiny, she can sing. Let us hear Destiny. But see, you guys wants to just elevate one person, but it's time to jump off of this trauma binding pain train wagon. It's time to jump off of this trauma binding train wagon. Lavon said it was a huge festival, and Melody went to work. My God, anytime when you on stage and everybody just staring at you, your dancers is not dancing, they staring at you. The musicians is just staring at you. That means, girl, you throwing them off. You off key. The people just sitting there, just fanning. Most time, when you have a concert, you see people standing up and they cheering you on and they singing with the song. These people was just sitting down and just fanning and just looking in the dead saying, what the heck is going on? And she hurry up and ran into her van. Y'all come out. Y'all come out. I don't think I'm gonna go back out there. No, you said that you took these people and you ran because you know you didn't give a good performance. And that's my opinion, guys. Don't get, like I say, don't get mad with the messenger. Some people just not tone deaf. But that was a hot mess. Don't ever use Beyonce name ever again. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. And nobody's hating. Nobody is hating. But like I say, this right here, this is too much. This is too much. Too much. You know? So, guys, I got about 5 more minutes, and after that, I'm shutting it down. But this right here, this is a lot. But getting back and trying to reel this mess back in, like I said, when it comes to Love and Marriage in Huntsville, I think that if they show other people, give them more camera time, I think that the ratings would go up. I think that, especially the event that they had at Black, show that. I think people going to watch it because especially when it comes to Funky Dineva, he got a very huge follower. Most people that watch this, show, most of them they on YouTube. So I think that they can get those ratings up. I think if they go ahead and add Miss Wanda, like I said, Miss Wanda is a part of the show from very first season. She's a part of the show. Bring Miss Wanda back. What are you scared of? And I saw some content creator. Oh, I would be ashamed of Miss Wanda is my mama. Be ashamed of what? Just because Miss Wanda know how to have fun? Like I said, Miss Wanda, it's nothing to be ashamed about, Miss Wanda, because inside of Miss Wanda's womb was blessed. Miss Wanda gave birth to 3 children that have college degrees, very successful. Okay, so it's nothing to be ashamed about because what came out of Miss Wanda's womb, she was able to break generational curses. So ain't nobody mad but the devil. Okay, ain't nobody mad but the devil. And that's real talk. Okay. Yes, indeed. Sugar Brown say, "Hey, I get it. We in a new age and time where tone deaf is the new frequency. Everybody can sound good to everybody except me." I promise you, if you put autotune, you're gonna sound good as well. Take them away from that autotune, they gonna sound like cats in the rain. Okay. Jing J says like scratching a chartboard. Absolutely, absolutely. Sound like, I mean, my God. Sound like cats out there in the rain. Who told this girl she can sing? Martell, did you tell Melody that she can sing? Stop lying. I mean, you lied to this girl. Maybe to him, it sounds good long as you round the house with the kids and stuff like that. Okay. But girl, my God. And like I say, I'm not trying to stop people from their dreams. Do whatever you want to do. But some things, like I said, you have to stay in your lane. I'm not gonna sit there and come out and say I can sing because that's not my lane. It's not my lane. You know, give it to somebody that knows how to sing. I might sounds good in the shower, but once I'm out the shower and try to sit there and, you know, come out and sing to the public, they might not like it. And that's real talk. That's real talk. It is what it is. But let me know what your thoughts about all this, what I talked about. I think that all this right here, when Martell was on the platform talking to Destin on Call Us King YouTube channel, I think that, Melody is trying to get Martha on her side because I thought that they was going to talk about that scene this week, but most likely they might just go ahead and hold it out. And how, oh, that's your friend. Oh no, Martell's your friend. That's your friend. To me, it's just childish. Every time when I see a scene that Miss Buddy play, to me is childish. That's how I look at it. I see my girl misbehaving is in the house. Real talk with Lady D Mize and chat. Girl, speaking of singing, I think Misbehaving could have sung that song, honey. Misbehaving should be the one that sat there and started cutting some songs. Okay? And that's real talk. They could have had Miss Behaving to come and sing that song. So, guys, make sure you go ahead and check out Miss Behaving because she might cut a song for you guys. And I promise you, you could take it to the bank. Now, that's going to be on the charts because what we heard, my God, make it make sense. So, guys, look, I see Miss Behaving came in. Thank you guys for coming in to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased. Make sure you go ahead and check out Miss Behaving. It's fun. Check out her channel. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Okay. So, guys, on that note, I'm gonna close it out. I see Beloved say, yeah, a CC posts her singing SWV, and the comment section ate her up. Magically, the post was deleted and replaced with another clip. And notice you guys, every time when she have some type of event, you barely see content creators, making content or showing us, how the event was. They're not showing nothing like that. They'll try to hide it. But I would hide it too. I would hide it too, guys. So we're gonna close it out on this note. Country girl said, everyone, great live, Lady D. Everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe and bless you all. Okay. So on that note, let's go ahead and close it out with this right here. And I might come on tomorrow to see what else we're going to go ahead and talk about. But in the meantime, if you guys go out tonight, make sure you do not drink and drive. Okay. Starbucks says, thanks for joining Real Talk with Lady D. So, guys, with all that being said, again, happy Memorial Day. Thank you all for coming in and spending it with me. And I'm going to close it out on this note right here.
And if people say, Monica, how can you laugh at that? Because damn it, it's fun.